Okay, have you ever decided to go out to lunch with your friends, but you weren't exactly sure where you wanted to go? You decided that you were craving a sub, and you happened to be in the Hopewell area, so you decided to go to Hopewell Sub and Pizza. I have worked at Hopewell Sub and Pizza for about 2 years now. I am a cashier, and I help out in the kitchen. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to make a traditional American sub. Now, before you start making your sub, you need to make sure that you have clean hands. So you would go over to the sink, wash your hands, and then you would come over here and put your gloves on. Okay. Now, to make a sub, you need fresh rolls. Every morning, Hopewell Sub and Pizza receives fresh rolls from Trignos. They come in big boxes, and you have to take them out of the boxes and put them in bags of 12, which is a dozen. And then you need the meats, deli meats. They come in big chunks of meat, and you take them over to the slicer, and you slice whatever you need for that day. So the meats are sliced fresh daily. Okay, I set up a little mock substation. This is like what's at my job. This would be like the prep area, like the cutting board, and you'd have where you wrap your subs, and this would be like the bay where all the condiments are. Fresh rolls are over here, and the meats would be over here. Okay. To start to make your sub, you would take out, it's normally a 14-inch roll, but just for this I have a 7-inch one. You would take out your sub roll, you would cut it in half, so it was about 7 inches, about this big, and then you would cut it in half again. Okay. There are 2 different kinds of meats you put on the American sub. You put chopped ham and cooked salami. You're going to put 4 of each. Okay. So you put 4 chopped ham slices on one side of the roll, because if you put it all in the middle, it'll make the roll rip in half. So you put 4 on one side, and then you put 4 cooked salamis on the other side. Just like this. And they get 3 slices of American cheese, which is why it's called an American sub, because there's American cheese on it. Okay. Then you want to put the cheese in the middle. After you do that, you're going to want to put the condiments on. Now, a traditional American sub comes with lettuce, tomato, onions, salt, pepper, oregano, and oil. But according to the customer, they can also get pickles, hot peppers, sweet peppers, whatever they want. For this sub, we're going to have traditional plus hot peppers and pickles. Now, after the cheese, you're going to put like the wet condiments on, like the peppers first. We'll put some hot peppers on. You don't put too many, because it'll get too hot. So you put some hot peppers on. And if they want some pickles, you put some pickles on. Not too many either. Okay. Then you're going to put the tomatoes on. Just like this. And then you're going to want to put the lettuce on. I'm going to put a lot of lettuce because it kind of fills the sub up. Plus people like a lot of lettuce. And I'm making a mess. Okay. Then you're going to take some onions out. You're going to chop them up into little slices. And you just sprinkle those on top. Then, if the person wants oil, then you put oil on the sub, because that's what normally comes on American sub. So you'll drizzle some oil on there. If they want extra oil, you put extra. And then the seasonings. Salt, some pepper, some oregano. Okay, now that you have learned how to make an American sub, you need to wrap it up. Now, you're just going to try and close it as tight as you can because they're kind of full. You usually take the knife and put it in there like this. Helps you close it. Okay, and then you come over here to the wrapping station and you wrap it up. Now after you wrap it, what you normally would do is label it. You'd write American Sub on it and you'd set it to the side for the cashier to come pick it up. Okay. Now that I have told you how to prep to make subs and how to actually make a traditional American sub, now I'm going to show you how to clean up your sub station. First, since you don't need to protect the food from any germs anymore, you can take your gloves off. So you take your gloves off. And then you're going to want to clean everything up because it's really messy over here and you don't want that for the next order. So we normally have a scraper. You would scrape all this stuff off into the trash can. Just pretend I'm doing that. Scrape everything off to the trash can. You would want to clean all this up here. That way it's neat for the next order. And then you would just want to wipe off your workstation with a cloth. Just like this, so there's no germs or oil or anything on here. And the next thing you're going to want to do is restock your bay. Like I'm out of tomatoes and stuff. In the real sub shop, you would just go down here, take the condiments out, fill them back up, and make sure you have enough for your next order. A normal bay has a lid, you just close it, it stays cool, but for this, we'll just close all this stuff. Okay, close everything up. You're going to want to check to make sure you have the bag shut for the fresh rolls so the other ones stay fresh. You put your extra meat back. You can clean off the knife in the sink. And make sure you have enough oil and everything for your next order. And you have just cleaned your substation. Now that I have showed you the prep work, how to make a sub, and how to clean up your substation, I hope that you have all learned how to appreciate your Hopewell Sub and Pizza sub makers. And I hope you enjoy your subs from now on knowing this. Thank you. Bon appetit.